If you get out the military without a plan, I kid you not, I don't even know what to tell you. But all I can say is, if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail, period. Welcome back to Military Bred, where we talk to military people and discuss military things. I'm your host, Patrick Montgomery, aka Mont, and if this is your first time tuning in into the channel, please like and subscribe. Click the bell notification to be notified whenever new content is being uploaded. Good evening, everybody. And I know it may seem bright outside, but man, I promise you, it's later than what it is. It's something over these days and I don't get it, but aside from the point, let's get into it. So I hear a lot of people talking about, oh man, I can't wait to get out of the military. I can't wait to become a civilian again. I can't wait to go back, to my hometown and, reconnect with all the people that, I love when I joined the military. And honestly, oftentimes I look at them crazy. And the reason I look at them crazy is because, okay, yeah, I hear you saying you're ready to get out, you're ready to go back and see your people. But at the same time, you're not really thinking about what your life is really going to be outside the military. Everybody is so focused on getting out, getting back to doing drugs, getting back to not having nobody tell them what to do, but you're forgetting the main point of it. But I'm about to give you the steps that you need to fully be prepared once you get out of the military. Number one, VA disability. A lot of people don't take advantage of their VA disability, and it's beyond me. All this free money on the table, you mean to tell me you don't want to get it? You don't want to set yourself up after you get out the military. You don't want to put money in your pocket, and it's beyond me. I see so many people get out the military and scrambling to find a job, honestly, just to keep money flowing. But if you just would have handled business according while you were in the military, as you're transitioning out, you could have saved yourself so much free time. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. After I got out of the military, even though I medically retired, I made sure all my stuff was situated. Simply because of that, I understood, all right, now I'm back to transition and back into the civilian life. I ain't been a civilian in 6 years. I need to make sure I'm situated. I got a family to feed. And a lot of people don't even really think about that. But it's so simple, but so many people just kind of skip by with it. And honestly, it's to a degree I blame some people chain of command, because some chain of commands, they make you feel like shit for even just going to Sickcall, documenting all this stuff that's wrong with you. And they've been bamboozling you the whole time while you in the military. Now you finna get out. Now they still making you feel like you the villain for not wanting to show up at formation, for not trying to do a PT test. You are finna transition out the military. You need to be preparing your mind to be a civilian, because it's not as easy as it looks, especially when you had your life structured for such a long period of time. But outside of that, man, getting your VA compensation, that should be the thing at the top of your mind when you think about getting out the military. Because honestly, I gotta be real with you. If you're not getting 100%, a damn near close to 100% by the time you get out the military, you fucking up. You fucking up the church money, man. Let me calm down. But it makes me so crazy, because we have all this opportunity in front of us. We have all this money on the table, all the benefits that come with being 100%, all the benefits that come with having your VA disability compensation in place. Man, it's crazy. It's so crazy how much money that you're able to have to get you through until you're ready to make that pivot into your next career. And a lot of people, by having this VA compensation in place, by the time you get out, now you setting yourself up, you giving yourself a little more time to decide what direction you want to go in. Instead of looking at a direction like, all right, maybe I just need a job or whatever to hold me over until, nah, find something that you're actually passionate about. You give yourself some time to recuperate, because getting out the military is different. You lose sight of who you are while you're in the military sometime, and then when you get out and you no longer have someone looking over your shoulder telling you how you need to live your life, it can be a bit traumatizing. I gotta be 100% with you. But with that being said, you need to have getting your VA disability at the top of your mind. Number two, you wanna focus on your location. You need to be focusing on where you want to be. And I'm so sick and tired of motherfuckers doing the same thing, and excuse my French, but everybody always want to go home once they get out of the military. And it's so crazy to me, because once you get out of the military, you're going back to doing what you did before you went to the military. What did you go to the military for? Even for myself, I joined the military to get away from my hometown. I needed a refresher. I needed to change my environment. Why in the hell would I go back? Why would I go back? And I understand my family is there, understand my people is there, but at the same time, I can go visit them. I love for a reason. I realized that the job opportunity wasn't there. I understand the environment I wanted wasn't there. So I decided to change my environment. While you getting out of the military, you need to be looking at different places you may have been that you feel like is sustainable. Somewhere that you feel like, all right, I can grow here. I could put down roots here momentarily for me to be able to get what I need to move to the next level. And as for me, one thing that I thought about once I got out the military is, where can I go that I'm able to save money? I'm able to live within my means, and I'm not, throwing away a bunch of money. And that's what brought me to this place. That's why I moved back to Kansas in the first place, simply because I understood it was the smartest move for me. Yes, I miss Georgia. Yes, I miss my family. Yes, I would love to be closer. But at the same time, I realized, and able for me to grow, I need to be uncomfortable. And me being back home, yeah, it's to a degree uncomfortable, but it would have made me comfortable because I got all my loved ones around me. I ain't really got no reason to push. But me being here, man, I swear my hunger has been different. But I definitely feel like finding a location that's suitable for you and your family is going to be key. And whatever you do, don't allow yourself trying to follow a hype, because so many people are following hypes. Every time people get out the military, their biggest thing is, and this is not to throw shade, oh, I'm moving to Atlanta. Oh, I'm moving out to Houston. I'm finna do this. I'm finna do that. Bro, calm down. Chances are, if you in the military, you in the military for a reason. To a degree, maybe not the direction that you wanted to go in. So you're just like, well, I might as well just go ahead and do this for the time being. It don't make sense. Think about what you're doing. Think about the location. Again, number 3. A lot of people gonna be like, really? But number 3 is going to be a job. Don't find yourself getting out of the military without, honestly, a job in place or a direction to go in. And yes, I understand, yeah, okay, I got my VA compensation, all that straight or whatever. But all right, take that as your money to pay your bills. This money is set aside to pay my bills, to cover all of that. But if you have a job on top of that, whether you getting a job, whether you getting an internship, an apprenticeship, you need extra money coming in, because that extra money is going to be your play money. That money is going to allow you to be able to do things that, you may have not been able to do while you were in the military. And no, you won't have complete freedom, but you will have the peace of mind of knowing you're able to maneuver a little differently because you got more money. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you. From the time I got out of the military, I immediately started making more money than what I was while I was in the military. The military taught me how to survive off little. And that's one thing I commend them for. They taught me how to survive off little. So not having a lot of money, and now that I got a lot of money, now I'm able to understand, like, all right, how to balance myself, how to not over splurge, how to not go crazy, not to do, young people shit. Well, honestly, old people be on that too, but it taught me the value of money. And even when you're out the military, I feel like having that job in place is going to give you more financial freedom. It's going to give you more reign to do what you want, being able to travel more, being able to buy more things that, you may have wanted to buy. But don't get out of the military without a plan. Whatever you do, don't get out of the military chasing a dream that probably ain't even going to happen. And I'm not doubting nobody, but it's so many times in the military where I heard all these people, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. But then when everything boiled down to it, now you're not opted out. You need stability. Once you get out of the military, you need stability. That job is going to give you what you need. You want to find you something with paid time off, find you something that's going to honestly put to work what you had in the military, because it's a bunch of different things in the military that you could put on your resume that's gonna make you stand out. That's gonna allow you to walk in a position making a crazy amount of money along with your VA check. Man, you're gonna be killing it. But again, I push this every single time. You gotta have a plan. If you fail to plan, you're planning to fail, period. Stop being so stuck on the fact, oh, I'm ready to get out and smoke some weed. Weed ain't going nowhere. You need to be planning for your future. You need to be thinking ahead. You need to be trying to figure out how I'm gonna get to that next level. If you incorporate these 3 things as you're getting out the military, I promise you will be successful. You're going to eat. I promise you that. But I wasn't trying to make this episode long, but I really want you to think about that. Before you get out the military, think about it. Think about where you want to be at in 5 years. Think about where you want to be in 10 years. Think about it. With that being said, that's all I have for you guys on tonight. But I want your feedback on it. Man, drop some feedback in the comments, because I really want to hear this. Do you feel like these things are something you should keep in mind, or you feel like, you got something else that you feel like I missed? Hey, feel free to let me know or whatever. Drop it down in the comments, and man, I'll get back at you. But hey, until next time, Military Bred, let's eat.